Hello everyone, how good of you to join and welcome back once again to Manola. We are far from done with this city and we want to continue with, well, the most complicated, the most atrocious production chain in the game, at least when it comes to the new world. It's not Donnie. Donnie's just saying hello again with his very annoying, absolutely not annoying manner. Yeah, and we do need to provide scooters. Scooters is the biggest production chain that we have in the new world. Look at that, it's quite a lot. And it is needed for my artistas, so that we can boost our artistas population even further. There's also some lifestyle needs that we are going to fulfill here at some point, but right now I'm working on the scooters, and the scooters, well, they're complicated. So we do have a couple of major products that we need for the scooter factory. The scooter factory we are definitely going to have in Manola, because in Manola we have electricity by now. I do not need to waste any oil. And let's start from top to bottom. We have over here the alpaca farm that produces saltpeter. How is that even possible? Well, there is something with electricity happening, and nope, it's not this. Oh god, these buildings probably got the electricity and it shot right through the walls, destroyed them in the process, as we can see. No, it is the pastures themselves, right? So the alpacas, they're producing when they're electrified, they're producing saltpeter for us, the alpacas, the powered pasture, that is. And with that, they're already doing this. So we have two things here that we are producing. That is the alpaca wool, right? And the pastures themselves produce saltpeter. This is what happens when you power the alpaca. You power your inner alpaca, and you get, well, something very explosive out of them. And that's that. As we can see, we are actually capped with saltpeter in Manola. The other thing is for our minerals, for, well, the pigments that we want to have for the scooter, that is the mineral mine. Now finally we can use it, because we do have quite a few mineral deposits available in Manola. Before I build them, let's quickly check out our scooter consumption with around 15,000 artistas that we have, and yes, it is 0, so 0.2, 0.3, something like that. It's just very, very low. 11,000 artistas, right? So with 20,000 artistas, we probably have 1.5, 2. My aim is, yeah, it's pretty high. So let's just say that 1 for every 15,000. I think that might be a good bet that we have here. So let's go with 3 for now, right? That means 3 schooner factories. Oh god, that's going to be expensive. That requires, yeah, 2 laboratories. We could boost them. Improved by electricity. This one here requires electricity. This one is improved. So 2 of them will be fine. And that only requires the saltpeter. And then the mineral mine, as we can see, it's producing it every 15 seconds. So 1 of them is totally fine already. Holy cow, we have 8 mineral deposits. What do we need them for? I don't think that anything else is requiring it. The Samba school needs some minerals, alright. The perfume does not. Interesting. Interesting things are happening here. Alright, let's take this. Let's take one that is closer to an already existing warehouse, this one. And we should be getting, there it is, electricity out of it right away. It can be improved by electricity. That means it's producing even more than just 4 per minute. It's producing 8 per minute now. Let's build as a paved road. Lucky us, we can have several donkeys taking the route to the warehouse. The warehouse, however, we probably should upgrade. Let's go ahead with this. There's going to be higher traffic for this. And right here hidden, we have the mineral mine. That's a firstie for me. Going all the way up here, and as we can see, getting out the minerals that we need. Perfect. Now that is one step. The other step is the saltpeter, and that is really just the laboratories. So the pigments we could have already. We do need for the whole, oh wait, there is a furnace broken. For the whole production of scooters factory district, I probably would like to do just everything here, to be honest. We have the space, and do we have it somewhere else? We could also have it over here, to be honest. Also a nice location. No, you know what? What we're actually doing here is we have the factories here. Let's get rid of the lumberjacks too. It is plus the 2 sawmills, and with that we have this whole area available to us. And for any kind of timber production, let's go deep into the forests up here. No problem to have just 2 sawmills really that no one will ever notice in his life. One here, one here. I don't even see them, and I'm building them. and one here. And that's really it, right? We solved the whole problem already. We don't see them. Oh, there's also some ruins here. Probably because we haven't visited Manola for a while. It's really big by now. Already the biggest city in the New World I've ever built, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet at all. Getting rid of those roads here. Very good. And we can actually continue now with the next one, and that is the pigments. And as we know, 2 are fine. These are some really cool buildings there as well. Let's have one here. And can we move this one? Getting rid of that road. Moving the road there a bit. There you go. So we can have them like this. Looking away from each other. Also electrified, so boosting, and yeah, producing quite a lot of pigments now for us. This will be fine already. The other one is caoutchouc plantations. Now we don't have that in Manola. However, I could just, get caoutchouc myself. We do have the hacienda that we have over there, right? And there is a bit of space. And for the 3 scooter farms, we only really need 3 caoutchouc plantations. So it's fine. Let's do this here. I still have my fertilizer works here that we can get rid of, and probably check it out. Well, that's actually, I think that's fine. Let's have a look. Where is it? Where's my farm? There is my farm. 3 hacienda farms. 1, 2. That's not going to work out here anymore. Yeah, if we're really cheeky about it, we can do it like that. So we are just going to use the 1 tile here, because I really would like to use my hacienda production for that, so we have a bit of a use for it. And then this one, and then this one, right? And that's the 3 that we are going to need for our scooters ever, right? So I don't think we need more. We can even boost them if we need more caoutchouc at the end of the day. Might be possible too. Let's just select our crops here. So that is the caoutchouc. We could go with quite a lot of things. And it only requires 64 fields to produce that. And it's also going to produce it at a rate of 1 per minute. And then we have the fertilizer still. We could add them. And we have the tractor barn as well that we could add as well. So just in case later on, this is entirely possible. Very good. We don't need to upgrade the warehouse there as well. Phew! And next one on the checklist completed. The third one is something that we already built actually, and that is over here in Marechal. Now in Marechal though, the ratio is already fixed, right? So we are producing 2 cable per minute. We're producing 2 motors per minute, and with that we are producing 2 fan per minute. So the ratio here is 1:1, exactly like that, completely uninterrupted. If we get in here now for the scooters and say we want the motor, well then we need to change that a bit. This is all reserved for the fans, so we're going to need a whole new production area for this. And the only thing I might need to check out is, wait a second, copper, we are full, we're getting this in. Caoutchouc shouldn't be a problem either. For the celluloids though, we might have a problem, and the steel. Steel is fine still. We are producing lots of steel in Manola, and I should, if I'm looking at that at in the right image, we should be getting the steel over. There it is. And as you can see, steel is being brought over from Manola. In Manola, we're producing a lot of steel based on our aluminum production as a trade-off, right? So there is a second production working that. And with that, only ethanol is required. Ethanol is also full. Corn and wood, we have endlessly, really. Let's build 2 more ethanol plantations, factories. And we will also need to build 1 more celluloid, right? Producing 2 celluloid per minute here with all of that we have. Cotton we have plenty of. The camphor wax is already full as well. We are going to check the ratios then in a minute once I've built everything. But I think we are pretty right here when it comes to that. Go ahead and build 1 more. There you go. This is another now. And with that, we have the celluloid working. And now I will just need my whole new district here. There's the power plant, so this whole area is fine. Let's have a warehouse close by. Hello, train. And then we really just need to build the whole thing, I guess. We do have the celluloid, the motor assembly line. We do need 2 motor assembly lines tops for the whole mess. So, yeah, let's go ahead with 1 here and 1 here. Let's leave a bit of room because I want to have them connected, of course, with my celluloid, with my cable and with my steel. The cable. The cable. Yeah, we are going to need 4 of them, but they're improved by electricity. We only need 2, sorry. The motor is requiring it though, right? So that is something we need to provide, but 2 is fine. Let's actually, oh, it's messy here. These factories are huge. Let's make it, let's rethink it again. I'm going to have it over here. That is just cleaner. Then we have the cable factories, 2 of them that we can squeeze in just nicely here. And then we have the celluloid, also improved by electricity, by the way. So where we only need 2, we actually only need 1, I think, at this point. This should be right. I'm not entirely mistaken about this. Yep, as far as I'm concerned, that's it, right? So for 2 motor assembly plants, let's build both of them right away. We do need 2 cable factories and 1 celluloid factory, and that's it, because the cable is being boosted, producing 4 in total now, those 2, right? The motor assembly line is consuming 2, so it's 4 consumption, and the steel we have, and the celluloid is producing 2 but boosted 4, so also once again providing for the 4 that we need here as the motor assembly line. Electricity is missing with that one. No, it should not be the case. I think we're just out of oil. Is that right? Yes, we're out of oil. Are we boosting the oil refinery already? We're not. We can do this as a first step because this is barely touching my happiness. And what I can see is we still have some oil wells available here that I have not been using. And we got 21 oil fields, so we would also have these guys here available. And since we have the steel, I might just use them now as well. Just building them into the orchards like that, and yeah, building as many as my resources still allow me, and they are still allow me. And up here, right, that is plenty of. We still would have those 2 there as well, and that one that I can easily use as well. So let's have the track connection here. That's quite a lot of additional oil now coming in, being boosted by 50%, plus on top another oil refinery for all of this. Electricity needs to flow at all times. It is absolutely vital for my factories. It seems a bit tight here, but that's fine, right? The production will be fine. We still have a bit of room to expand here if we ever need more scooters, but this is providing a potential scooter production now of 4 scooters per minute, right? We're not even consuming 1 at the moment, and we already have a big town. So I guess this will be pretty fine long-term wise. Now, the only thing that's still missing is a trade route. We do have Porcupine that is situated in Demings right now. Porcupine will be my new trader, and it will basically just get us a few things over, and that is the motors, right? That's all we need. We don't have a trade route for that at the moment. We are getting the fans over. I do have space here. I could also just use this one. Yeah, let's do this. Let's actually use this one here with the motors. Pretty sure it's somewhere here. There it is. And let's just go with 2 times. Should be golden. And getting the motors over to Manola. Alrighty, that is also done. We are having now the pigments. Is it pigments? It's pigments. We're producing that for a potential 4. Because they're boosted as well. We have the caoutchouc and we have the motors. And then we only need the scooter factory, requiring electricity, so we cannot boost it with that. And I do need up to 4. So the biggest problem that I can see here is now space. Let's have a look. I would really like to have them in this area, all of them. That's going to be nasty. I will once again need to redo a couple of things here. That is a charcoal burner, right? Get this one a bit closer. I like that, it's fine. We're still having... Oh, we are full of coal anyway. Have it like that for now, and then I can have another one here. Tricky, but there it is. So we just moved the warehouse a bit over. That charcoal burner here, yeah, 92% is still totally fine. 99% it is now, actually. And by removing that more road here, we should also be getting that last percentage then. Very good. And with that, we have our scooter production now also lined up in this area. This one is pretty full, I see. And let's build the first 2. I should say. Holy moly. Lots of preparation just for these guys here. Let's have paved roads around it. Just absolutely required, really, when you have high-tech production like that. We already got the first schooners there in the courtyard. It's waiting now for its production, really, for the motors, primarily, of course. And once they're in, we will be able then to finally ride one of these bad boys. And yeah, let's also, as always, pause it, because I really want to do this myself. And with that, yeah, the most complicated product in the new world has been fulfilled. It should work out then nicely. Also, quick check, we are actually, yep, we needed that orchard that I built because now we have 16 to 16 as a consumption. The other one is, we can also see that we did it right by the cable, because this one is now 6 to 6, so we have the perfect ratio here. The celluloid is being affected by other productions we have on the island, so I'm not counting that in, but we can see with the cables. And with the motors, we also produce now the 6 that we require. 4 are going outbound to Manolar, and 2 we are using here on the island itself. So pooh, I did some basic math right this time. And scooters coming in. Then perfumes would be one of the last things. For that we just need an orchard, really, and an orchard farm. For that, however, we do need a new fertility, I think. There it is, the orchard fertility. I'm not going to have this one anymore in Marechal. That is just way too much. We are going to have a look at that production at some other time. What I would like to do now is, yeah, upgrading a few more of my people. A few more artistas here in the city center. We have the resources. We will also need to upgrade a few more to obreros, because I'm running out of that workforce rather quickly. It's especially those guys here along the main road that leads them to some nice attraction, of course, for Manola. And on the other side here, there's still lots of Honaleros in the center. We can't have that. It's dirty. Did I say that? I'm sorry. No, it's of course not that. It's just I don't want to have them here. Let's have them gone here too. This is the main road after all. We can't have them being seen. And here. And this will probably turn us a bit red, but that's fine. Since I can just build us a few more up here to get us into the positive Honalero balance again. And then we can also, yeah, go ahead. We have so many resources at the moment, it's fine. Getting us a few more artistas. And then we can also see how my scooter production is probably not as sufficient anymore. That would be fun. Why do you not want to upgrade? You're missing something. Oh, I've just been upgrading you, I'm sorry. That building. And also along here. That's a lot, right? So we are closing in on 15,000 artistas at the moment. I might also add then a few more on the other side now. Since, why not? These guys. That's fine. Ooh. Oh, no, sorry. That was too much. We're losing quite a lot of obreros by just upgrading a few. So let's just downgrade some of them again. There it is. To get it right. That was a bit too harsh there. Yeah, we could check out. Do I really want to know my balances? Checks and balances that we have right now. Fried plantain is, holy cow, it's fine. Poncho is fine. The electrification really did a lot there, right? Because the plantations are also being electrified. And this is leading to massive surpluses here. The bombins is fine. Cigars we're producing somewhere else. Tortillas we're producing fine. It's capped. We have the Jalea, it's also really fine with a 12 surplus, an 8 surplus. The fan is fine, the scooters is fine. We're not even consuming one still. How's this possible? We got 15,000 artistas at this point, and the soccer balls might be wrong. We're consuming them at a rate of 4 at the moment. Now we're producing 6, so that's still fine too. I don't need to worry one bit. We were far too overproducing anyway for Manola, and now things are a bit more even again. Perfect. I love my New World Island. Let's get back to Crown Falls, because of course something is not right here. Current happiness 10. What? We're so close. Alright, there's nothing we can do about this other than once again manipulating our factories. I'm already doing this. Did the workers lose something in their happiness bar? Nope, it's all fine. Something is not right. Why Or is it scripted? Oh, there's a church missing for all these bad boys here. Let's take the... Who am I kidding? Let's destroy these artisans. And build us a nice church right here. Of course, it can't be central. Now it is. You know what? Let's actually have our basic skin there. I do like that too. It's totally fine, really. And we have it then just here by the main road, of course. This should add a lot of happiness there again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was enough already. Just this church. These are very religious people. And let's also, just for the heck of it, have a nice wall around it. No one is allowed to enter the church gardens if you're first of all not baptized, and also you need to pay a fee. And probably also say prayers to the priest. Then you are allowed to get in here. And temperate growth is fine. For my little church gardens here around the church. And with that, another nice building then here, by the way. Some more paving. Should be fine. That is. Alright. Building continues. How far are we into the skyline? Oh, it's still taking 19 minutes. If there's nothing else happening, that is, of course. In the meantime, however, we don't need to be idle. Let's go ahead and upgrade us a few more skyscrapers. We can go ahead with the inner circle here. This is going to cost me there, I think, because they're not receiving any panorama effect, even though they're making a profit, right? So no panorama effect, but since every other need is fulfilled right now, they are so happy that they're paying us taxes there. That is okay. We can have, of course, a bunch of them upgraded in the center too. I can also go ahead and just have a few of them upgraded, so we get an intense or a strong one. Oh, it's even intense at this point. It has 3 surroundings there. And if it's intense, yeah, then we can see that there's 6,000 to 7,000 profit per building possible at the moment. There's also the big ones here. We should definitely go ahead with them because their profit is huge. It's 9,000 to 10,000. I think it's 10,000 maxed out. We have that.
It's our work after all.
What?
And we take pride in it. Just remember,
strike breaking?
And if we don't feel valued,
there is the strike though again. How often do you strike? Like seriously, if they strike once more, then I'm just getting some slaves from a market. And then it's over with the striking. Let's go ahead and have a bunch of them upgraded here. 3 should be fine to still get the... 2 of them get the intense. This one has that tower close by that is prohibiting it, but it's still fine. And then we also have more here.
One of them fancy toasters or a new toy for Emmy.
Very good. This actually gave it the intense one. And here we can also have a few more upgrades. I just love my skyscrapers. It's... what a beautiful town, really. Absolutely fantastic. Just the inner city though, right? I'm not going to get too many more though, because it's getting a bit overwhelming. We probably, yeah, here in that area, I would probably like to have a few more. That we should do. And then perhaps also just some, right, that are looking out from the crowd. Another one here perhaps. So a transition area where you just have a few more skyscrapers together, and then it's ending at some point, right? So this is the most realistic approach, I think. Over here, we don't have a lot of engineer skyscrapers, so I might also just go ahead with a bunch of them. And then perhaps there are a few more upgrades down the road. We have a lot of elevators again, so I'm happy to upgrade a lot of them. This should then be fine for the last phase once we enter it, because I think there's another pretty steep requirement for tier 5 skyscrapers, and we have them available then here. So far so good. Lots of things have been done once more, and we just see each other again in the next episode. Stay tuned.